We're really disappointed that we couldn't come home with a victory, but we didn't give it away. I mean, this was a hard-fought contest between really two teams that really wanted to win, and you know, they made a couple more plays than us. My hat goes off to them, and good luck to them for the rest of the season.
Questions? Andrew?
Dino, you mentioned after Clemson last week that tackling was a big point of emphasis. It seems like you guys struggled with Allison and Hall today.
I did not hear the first part.
After Clemson, it seemed like tackling was a really big point of emphasis after ETN, but it seemed like you guys struggled with Allison and Hall bringing them down today. What did you see? Were you kind of disappointed with not getting tackles on first tries, guys breaking tackles, getting extra yardage?
Well, I mean, it's the same thing. I'm not going to talk bad about my guys, but it's a matter of getting people down. You know, when the ball breaks to the secondary, we need DBs and we need safeties to make tackles. Just get them down. You know, just get them down. Now, on the flip side of that, our linebackers, okay, they shouldn't get to the secondary. Our linebackers should make those plays. And our defensive line is doing a good job of covering up gaps and canceling gaps so that those guys can come up and tackle on the run. And when they get their opportunities, they need to do a little bit better.
Just missed opportunities on offense. Is there anything else you take away and wish could have been better?
You know, not until I get to the tape. You know, obviously, you know, we're kicking field goals. They're kicking field goals. You know, 3 turnovers, which is not like us. You know, obviously the one in overtime, the one that goes for a 7. That's not the defense's fault. You know, whether that guy was stopped or not, the referees didn't make the call, and that's great. You know, they call it, we play it. That's the way it was. You know, don't cry. And then I'm trying to think of the other one was a. Give me a second. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, yeah, we're running. We're in an empty back set, and a lot of times people drop a defensive lineman on us. We should have picked that up, you know. So, you know, just mishaps, and very unfortunate because I think that either team, if they'd eliminated 2 turnovers or we'd eliminated 2 turnovers, it would have never gone to overtime. Whoever would have had 1 turnover would have won this football game. That's how close it was.
Mario in the back.
Coach, were they doing anything differently? Was this the most that Dungey's been, you know, pressure, kind of running a lot in this game? Obviously, he does that a lot, but it seemed like Pitt was able to force pressure with just their front 4.
You know, I think he might, you know, I think it's a combination. They had some pressure. Sometimes maybe he left a little early. You got to go back and watch the tape. But here's the thing with Dungey. He leaves early and good things happen. So, you know, I'm not going to say about that. His legs, I think he rushed for over 70 yards. He may have been the leading rusher in the game. I'm not sure for us. So as he go, we go, and we like the things he do, and he's our guy, and we're not going to trade him.
Matt.
Coach, what was the thought process on the play in overtime that got picked up?
We're running a sprint out. Okay, we're going to cut the perimeter. If it's a zone, we got a guy who's going to be 6 to 8 yards deep. We got one guy deep to back the safeties up, and if we run, we've got our quarterback on the perimeter. Have you seen our quarterback on the perimeter? We thought it was a really good call. We're not second-guessing that at all. I mean, he takes off and runs around the edge. He could score on the very first play, and he's our most explosive player out in space.
Didn't see exactly what happened with Antoine, but he seemed pretty beat up on the bench early on. Can you kind of share what happened with Cordy?
I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what happened. I did notice that he wasn't in the game. I don't know what the whole thing was. I don't know if he was too beat up. I'm not sure. I was in the game.
Yeah, you just know he wasn't.
Yeah.
When you called the team out there, you called the timeout and brought the defense around you, and it was just them kneeling. What was sort of your motivation there to just you and the defense? And I know you probably won't, but share what maybe you said.
Well, you know, there was kind of like a deja vu thing, and I just wanted to make sure. They took a couple of snaps in a row, and I didn't want them to play this snap tired. I wanted them to be able to catch their breath and really think about what we had to do here, because if we keep them out, obviously we're not going to go to overtime. You know, I thought they gave fantastic effort. Okay, it didn't work out that way, but I wanted to give them a chance to catch their breath, to really put the effort in that they needed to have an opportunity not to go to overtime.
Middle in the back.
Yeah, Coach, Pitt comes out at a half, they score right away, then we have the weather delay. What did you guys do during the weather delay? Was it more of a kind of, you know, get back to scheming, because it was a long extended period where you guys were kind of.
I've actually been in longer. That one was really short. Took our gear off, got dry because it was kind of wet before the end of the half, and some guys got some treatment, you know, and did some of that stuff. Coaches went through some things and put some things in. So we tried to take advantage of every minute and to come back out in the second half and put our best foot forward.
Now at 4-2 going into your bye week, what was the message to the team?
Stay together. 4-2 with a heck of a chance to be 6-0. Both games we had the lead going into the fourth quarter. This football team's not done. It hurts. Those guys are young men, and old men. We take it really hard. But we got to learn from it, and that bye is coming at a good time because we need to heal up. We got some guys that are playing really banged up, and now it gives us an opportunity to come back and play, I want to say 2 at home. Is that correct? 2 at home, back at our place, and maybe after we play those one at a time, we may be feeling a little bit better.
Matt and Nate.
Dino, after the loss at Clemson, you said the mark of a team is how they respond to a loss. What are your thoughts now after today?
Oh, I thought we responded well. I mean, we haven't beaten these guys in a long, long time here, and there's a reason. And they play a certain style of football, and you have to be able to match their physicality. If you do not match their physicality, you're going to be in a game. I thought at times we matched it, and other times I didn't think we raised up. But this is a good football team. It's a really good football team. I'd be very surprised if they're not a bowl team when it's all said and done.
Nate, kind of along those same lines, did you expect to see as much Wildcat look from them?
That was new. Okay, and again, that's a little alarming when people say that they want to go that and do that. It's not like that guy's going to throw the football. That's pure run, 100%, and we need to be able to stop that.
On the 4th and 3 that Allison picked up on the last drive of the game, did you game time feel just how close was that? It was
On the 4th and 3. He got a really good spot. You know what I mean? It wasn't even a thing to challenge. By the eye, it looked close. I thought it was really, really close. But when you saw the spot that he got, it was like there was no way you could challenge it. That was a very healthy spot.
Last question, third row.
Coach, I know it seems like forever ago after the rain delay, but going up 14-0 early in the first quarter and then having the wind taken out of the sails by the long run and then the fumble return, what was the message at that point of the game?
Keep playing. Keep playing. It's going to be one of those Pitt, Syracuse games, and it was. And the 2018 guys probably don't get a chance to play them again, and that's disappointing. But the 2019, the 2020s, the 2021s, and myself, we need to put it somewhere and break it out next year and get ready to go. We got a rivalry.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.